Welcome back to the Padilla Poll and PSquaredSports.com. I'm Ed Suarez. I'm with John Contrucci, the head coach at Lubbock Roosevelt.
Yes, sir.
And Coach, your first year taking over the program, that always has to be exciting, but at the same time a little unsettling because you just don't know what to expect.
Yes, sir. Obviously, any kind of new situation is unsettling, like you said, and new adventures are always unsettling, and change, location, family, moving, it all builds up. No different than any kind of other process of moving from city to city as an assistant coach. So besides the responsibility, it's the moving part's the same, loading the boxes and getting in the U-Haul. So,
well, you talked about the program has been stuck a little bit in neutral, 4 and 6 for the last couple of years, but you feel like there's some real good athletes there in a situation where you're not that far from really turning it around.
Yes, sir. I think that Coach Pointer did a great job. He moved on to Tampa, and they did an outstanding job. The program was in good shape, and it was a good situation to take over for, especially as a first-time head coach. And but with that said, I have a different personality than that's been there, and I think different personalities help at different places, and different fits have always been, really good. So I think that we have a chance of being good. Like you said, I think we have some really good kids. Not knowing the district, being a new area, I don't know what that means, but I think I like our kids, and I think our kids have worked hard over the summer and bought into what we're doing, and look forward to seeing what happens come August 4th.
Now, you've told me that you've been and had the privilege of really working under some great coaches. Just talk about some of those coaches were and what you learned from them in each stop.
I played for Coach McQueen at Temple, and longtime legend at Texas High School, and just the discipline and organization skills that he possessed and that he showed on a daily routine. And I got the chance to play there and be mentored by him. Knew I wanted to be a coach, so just was like a sponge around them. And whenever I was at the field house and, stayed extra and saw what they did, and they allowed that privilege to that. And I'm very honored to Coach Davis, the defense coordinator, and Coach McQueen as our head coach. And then I got a chance to go play for Coach Keeling at Hardin-Simmons, and then just his passion and being a head coach for 55 years. And, and I think he really stresses that the 4 things of God, family, academics, and football. And, with those 4 things and priorities, that things are going to go right. And you're going to make tough decisions, and things are going to be tough, but you have opportunity to impact kids, and that's what we're in the business for, mainly. And so obviously winning is a platform that coaches always talk about. It gives you a platform to talk, but at the end of the day, have you impacted kids and made them better citizens? Got a chance to be around Coach Brevard, who's at Thorndale now, and in Ballinger, and Keith Mullins, a longtime head coach at Merkel. Both of those guys, showed me different things in a smaller school setting, and then got a chance to be at Granbury, saw a program turned around with Scotty Pugh, and I think that was an example of great opportunity with personalities, and the same thing there, and we worked hard and saw that. And Lita Andrews was there. And, great coach, women's basketball coach, and I think she would have been an outstanding linebacker coach. Her work ethic and
never heard that before.
And desire to be great is unparalleled. I don't know how old she is, but I know she has the energy of an 18-year-old, and I know she's been doing it forever. So got a chance, and my wife worked for her, so got the chance to build a relationship and get to see what she's did to be so an excellent coach, and I think she holds the record. She still holds the record for most wins, and
she's in the conversation, I think.
Basketball, I think she holds the record now. And anyhow, she's unbelievable. And then got a chance to work for Lee Bridges and Clint Harper and Lee Bridges, and both of those, Coach Pugh and Coach Harper, were both first-time head coaches. So I got a chance to see that in that process, and then see what not to do and what to do and what the stress level is. So those kind of things I saw from those guys.
Well, Coach, with that kind of pedigree, hopefully a little bit of the wind at your back, you'll have some successful years over at Lubbock
Yes,
Roosevelt.
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
good luck,
Thank
John
you.
Contrucci.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much for joining us here on the Padilla Poll and PSquaredSports.com.